Before I start my little chit chat, I'm going to put a note here to explain the phrase I'm using and why. Okay. So what are you doing to help with the price of car juice right now? Because right now the cheapest price for car juice by me is $4.19, and that was as of yesterday when my husband was on his way home from work. And then on Monday when he filled up, he got car juice before work, so like 6:30ish in the morning, and it went up almost 20 cents on his way home from work in the afternoon, evening time. Unfortunately, the car that we purchased gets 4 miles per the gallon less than our previous car. My husband and I have been talking about what we're going to do about the car juice prices, and because it's affecting our budget, and it would affect the budget even if we had our previous car. I mean, prices going up, prices are going up, you know, that affects your budget. And our previous car juice budget for the last, maybe 2 years has been $250 a month. We are a 1-car family. My husband takes it 5 days a week to work. Sometimes there's errands after work. We try to do at least one thing out and about on the weekend, and we drive a lot over the summer to summery family events with my husband off from work. A lot of time at the library, things like that. But this week, my husband filled up twice, which is unusual. Again, the car capacity for car juice, you know what I mean? And I looked up the equation to figure out how much you need a month for your car juice budget. And then you add in, you know, an extra 20% for the unknown factors of prices and driving needs. You know, I didn't predict I would need to go there, type of thing. And our budget has gone up, I think it's $160 for car juice. So we're up to like $410 now a month. And like I said, our driving, it's not excessive in terms of like we are taking day trips to and from work. My husband, it's about a 37-mile trip one way. That's just what it is. Grocery store, urgent care, pediatrician, my mom's doctors, a Goodwill. Like it's local to some degree outside of my husband's commute, but it adds up, and it adds up fast with the prices of car juice. So yesterday we looked at, you know, April's events, plans we had, and we cut things out that involved driving places. And we kept, I think, 1 or 2 things that were like, I'll call it fun, that took driving. But other things, we said, okay, we're gonna take that off of the calendar. And we also try to do free or cheap things anyway for our fun events. Like a church garage sale that happens every month, but hey, that still involves spending money on things we don't necessarily need. Plus we gotta drive there. And we explained it to the family, the kids and my mom, saying, hey, this is the reality of things, so we're gonna have fun at home. We got tons of puzzles, we got movies, we got games, we have things we want to do around the house to fix it up, movie nights, we got the streaming services. You know, when we do go to the library, gather up some DVDs, reading books, the pool in the backyard, park across the street. We are not taking away social activities that involve my kids seeing their friends. That's staying. We are not eliminating that. But, you know, I don't know that I'm going to do my once a month out and about by myself. Involves spending money and driving places. I'll find something else that gives me my time at home. But we're doing what we have to do to save that money. because we got to find it somewhere to put in the budget now that it's increased. We're also just trying to be strategic, you know, try to do all the stops, all the errands in one day. So we look at the errands that have to get done, look at the day of the week. It can be done after my husband works, and he knocks them all out after work. Because we have the increase in the car juice budget, attempting to replenish our savings after the car accident, needing to replenish the savings after our couch broke. We're still trying to find a couch. It's still jerry-rigged together. You know, I went to urgent care twice. Medications needed. My daughter went to urgent care. Medications needed. These things add up, and we got to do what we got to do to make ends meet and survive. So I guess I'm asking, what are y'all doing? And if you need to do something to save that money, know that you're not alone. And because it can feel lonely going, man, this is what we got to do. But yeah, this is what we got to do. Just felt like venting, chatting. All right. I hope you're doing okay. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.